Hello and welcome back. I truly thought that starting a job working in the library would mean I would be churning out videos on YouTube, on BookTube, and as it turns out, it was like the death of my online presence. Even on Instagram, I'm very rarely posting reviews and stuff, but I'm feeling a little inspired and I'm going to attempt to do a weekend reading vlog because it's truly the only time that I would even have the minute chance of doing something like this. Right now I'm reading Table for One by Emma Gannon. Emma Gannon wrote, tea break. Emma Gannon wrote, she wrote Olive, which is one of my favourite books of all time, about a woman who is childless by choice. So she's child-free, and as somebody who can't have kids naturally anyway, and I found it to be a really comforting book in a very interesting way. Then we have Table for One, which I think you can get from the synopsis and the title that this woman is about to be broken up with. And she is, I've just got to that point. Kind of in a brutal way, because essentially her boyfriend for like many years and his friends and her, they all kind of came up with this idea for a company, and then they win an award and he doesn't thank her, and I'm like, oh my god, this dude, she needs to leave him, but he actually has the audacity of leaving her first. So I was like, that's just typical men, you know. But anyway, I'm not going to give too much away about this, but it is really good. I think Emma Gannon could write the telephone book and I would read it. Actually, that's not true. She has several books on computers and the internet and stuff that I have no desire to read. But anything fictional, I will read by her. Now, a little update on what I've been doing. As you can probably see a little bit, the Jellycat collection has grown. I'm firmly back in like childhood with Jellycats. Another thing that I have kind of become obsessed with is Lego. I'm going to show you this one. Hopefully I won't drop it. It is a little typewriter that I absolutely adore. And the other thing that I've also become obsessed with that did take me by surprise, so I never really thought that it would happen. Not that I never thought it would happen, I just didn't think I would love it as much as I do, is video games, specifically the Switch. This is my little Switch. I am playing, it's called Tiny Bookshop, I'm pretty sure. And then the other thing that I'm really into at the moment is Stardew Valley. Animal Crossing was my OG game, and I've like basically completed my island, so there's not much left to do with that. I've got my 5 stars and everything. I mean, I could keep fishing, and I could keep like completing the museum, but I could not be arsed. Can't be arsed. So for now, let's just read. We're gonna read, and I have the audiobook for this as well, so I might interchange between reading it physically and then pop it in my earbuds and video gaming. So let's go. And also, thank you for sticking around. A lot of you did not unsubscribe, so that's great. Anyway, it's good to be back. Hopefully I can actually stick with this and maybe have a weekend vlog thing going on. That would be nice. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. I was indeed playing Little Bookshop or Tiny Bookshop while listening to the audiobook for Table for One, but that game requires me to actually read things and recommend books and stuff. So reading dialogue while listening to, I can't do that. I can't read and play a game. Like, I can't have to read and listen to another audiobook at the same time. I can't do it. So I'm going to switch to listening to the audiobook while doing some colouring. I haven't done that in a very long time, so let's get into it. So I did in fact finish the book. I got a bit teary-eyed at the end, but I didn't cry fully. Emma Gannon has a way of writing that's just, I feel so motivated and inspired and uplifted. Especially like the way she writes regarding like female characters and being a woman in this world and not having kids or choosing to be single if that's what you do. But also going down the route of having kids and struggling with it. The way she writes about it is just so, as I said, just uplifting. Loved it. Another 5-star read. I'm gonna have to buy myself my own copy because this is a library book, but it seems to be sold out, which is probably a good sign. But if you don't have this on your TBR, I would actually highly recommend that you add it like right now. Now I need to see what I'm gonna read next because I'm not entirely sure. Next up, I'm joined by my Harry. Is there something on your face? There's something on your face. What were you eating? Okay, I'm joined by my Harry. And the next book I'm gonna read will probably be this graphic novel called Revenge of the Librarians. I know it's very on the nose, but I couldn't not read it after I saw it. So once I discovered it online, I was like, I'm requesting that from the library. Again, very on the nose, but was not going to be paying because graphic novels are really expensive. Anyway, that'll be my next read. For now, though, I'm going to just kind of doom scroll for a bit. Maybe watch a bit of YouTube, because I also haven't done that in a very long time. Just generally anything to do with YouTube, making it or viewing it. I haven't done much of it. But now just gonna chill for a bit and also read a bit of that graphic novel. Probably generally do a little bit of everything that I've liked all day, which has been reading books, doing Lego. I just flipped you off, sorry. Mindful colouring, all that. Video gaming, also that as well. But today's been a very me day, and I haven't had a very me day in a very, very long time where I literally just did all the things I love. And the number one thing that I love is sleeping, so I'm going to catch up on sleep as well later. But for now, I have a cup of tea. You're currently being propped up by the cup of tea. And I'm going to just chill. Okay, Harry. I'm just going to chill. But yeah, a very exciting day. But it's all the things I love, so that's okay. We can have these quiet days. So I started reading this, and as it turns out, it's actually not a story. So it's like these funny little literary comic strips, but they're all different. I have many a story waiting for me, so I just could not be arsed to read this, to be honest. So this is going to be a DNF. Maybe at another point, but I just don't have this desire to read a lot of unconnected comic strips. So today I'm going to continue reading Summer I Turned Pretty. That's really hard to see, but I have decided to read the books because, well, I keep getting spoiled on YouTube, on TikTok, and I want to just read it before I actually have essentially read or watched the entire story on TikTok. So I'm really enjoying it so far, and I know that Jeremiah turns out to not be a great person. Right now, though, I fear I am a Jeremiah girly right now. Like, he's the friend. He's Belly's friend. Whereas Conrad is, like, broody and moody and just, like, mysterious. And then the other book is Gospel of Irish Music. This was sent to me in advance of its release on the 5th of September. It is more religious than I thought it would be, so we're gonna keep reading and see how that goes. But if it's too preachy, I'm not going to continue it because that's not really my kind of thing. I'm more interested in it from the Irish music perspective, but we'll see what it actually entails when I read more than just this little amount. I finished the secret book last night, so that's done. So far we've got some good reading. Hopefully I can continue it today because I'm back to work tomorrow. But anyway, that's it. My next read is literally printed out. I can't really talk too much about it because it's for a book review that I have to write, and I'm gonna just leave it there because I can't really talk much about it. But after this, I'll hopefully be reading another book that I can tell you about. Yeah. In the meantime, I'll also probably play more Stardew Valley, but hopefully make some headway with this, make some headway with the mystery book. Hey, I think it's time I draw this vlog to a close, but before I do, a little update on this. I'm about 30% or so into it, and right now I really am a Jeremiah girly, though TikTok has kind of spoiled it all for me, and I know that he ends up acting like an ass towards the end, so that's great, but I am enjoying it so far. Today though, I bought myself a colouring book, and I also got some markers for myself, so I'm really enjoying the whole process. So I got this cute little pencil case. The front bag is looking a little bit strange there now. This is a little pocket in the front, and we've got some little straps, so it's like a little backpack. It's so cute, isn't it adorable? And I just love it. So I also, as a result, bought myself some more markers, some new ones, and I did some colouring with my new little Cosy Corner comfy colouring book. So I think my plan for the rest of the day is to, or the rest of the night rather, is to do some colouring and also listen to the audiobook for The Summer I Turned Pretty. I have my nice little cup of tea here, and I'm just gonna relax because work starts tomorrow. So ending the vlog here. Hopefully I'll be back for another weekend. I nearly said winter. Another weekend reading vlog. Thanks for watching. Whoa, start that again. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you all soon, hopefully.